Right, Shalom, Laha Alahayim, peace to the gods, Nabathan, Kal, Lalium La, Yahweh, Mahasham, Yahweh Shai, Mahasham, Macha Hakodash. Give all praises to Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors unto the elder apostles, elder bishops, and the head elders of all the camps of Great Millstone GMS who do well, who have learned this 100% truth from, all the true leaders of all Israel today. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the tabernacle of David, scattered abroad, the Bayat, the water, starting with the 144,000, 12,000 men, prophets of each tribe of Israel, as well as the innumerable multitude scattered abroad of men, women, and children, rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of their ability, including the 1/3 here in Babylon the Great. This is your brother Tazapanya of the Great Millstone, Washington, D.C. camp. Adawan Ratazah, Lord willing, this quick hit digital epistle, in transit meditation before the plantation is edifying to the elect. Bear with me. Still dealing with this this sickness, but I'm wanting to still do the work, so Salakia on my end. But Bitcoin, right, has finally surpassed $100,000, $100K. Why is this important? And how can we look at this through the scriptures, filtering it through the scriptures? So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, right? Through research, it was created by the NSA and by CIA. Bitcoin anonymously came out from some random guy that nobody still to this day knows what he looks like, because he wasn't a guy. Satoshi Nakamoto. When you look up the meaning of Satoshi Nakamoto in Japanese, it means Central Intelligence, which gives it away. All right. Bitcoin was used as the Hegelian dialectic, all right, for people to go into cryptocurrency because they see that the Federal Reserve note debt usury credit system that Amalek and Esau has set up, in America and across the world, was going to crash, causes oppression, so on and so forth. So we know that they want to bring out Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 on down, which is the mark of the beast, which happens to be the RFID chip in your right hand or your head, which Great Millstone is the only camp that pushes that in the affiliate camps. So if you're an Israelite and you're watching other camps and they're not teaching correctly the MOTB, they're saying that it's sin, sleeping with white women, embargoes, then you're being led astray. But the point here is that they say that 100,000 is the psychological hump. Because there's a lot of people that knew or learned about Bitcoin years ago, but they didn't invest in it, or they did and lost their keys and things of that nature, which causes FOMO. FOMO is an acronym for fear of missing out in the crypto space. So they're saying Bitcoin is a what is it, a storage of value. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have utility. It's not utilized with the elite. But the point is that there's going to be a mass resurgence of people, not only in America but across the world, but that invest in Bitcoin or get into the crypto space because of the of greed, and really being too late on it. So now there's nothing wrong with making money. You know, money is a defense, but it shouldn't be your end all be all, your salvation from what's to come. A lot of people got in Bitcoin because they thought that the economy was going to crash and they wanted to save their lifestyle and be ahead of the curve, so to speak. Right? Now, you know, that can happen. But what happens when the elite push their end game? You know? It's lucky. So I got a precept lined up. This is Proverbs 14 and 12. And it reads, "There is a way which seemeth right unto a man." Right? So jumping into the digital space, the crypto world, you know, seems right unto a lot of men these days. The scripture says, but the end thereof are the ways of death. All right? Now, you could be coming into this thing and then you get rich because you didn't see things before other people didn't see things. But then when they start pushing that RFID CHIP, in order for you to keep all those possessions, you're going to take it. You're going to put that computer chip inside your body. So there's going to be the way, the end thereof is the ways of death. Because what we're coming into, everything that I've been reading and hearing, is that Trump wants Nero, right? That we believe in the reincarnation. He is going to supposedly stop capital gains tax on cryptocurrency of cryptos made in the US. He wants America to be the crypto capital of the world. He was against Bitcoin, now he's for it. He's having meetings with Ripple Labs, blockchain companies. He just hired, I think, the SEC chairman, John Atkins or something like that, who is very crypto friendly. Was watching Rethinking the Dollar, and he was pulling out a lot of points, good points, talking about Trump's next stimulus. You know, because this hype inflation and the economy being bad, it ain't going nowhere. It's going to increase, especially if you do these tariffs on everybody. Canada down, Mexico down, all these other countries. So things is just going to get more expensive. So how does he save his name and his ego if things is getting more expensive? By increasing everybody's crypto bag. So there's going to be a lot of rich crypto bros coming into this thing, man. Next year, everything is pretty much be going to the moon, from what I'm hearing and seeing. And then that brings about that Second Thessalonians, where it says, for when they say peace and safety, peace kind of goes into no wars, even though he's talking about if Hamas don't release the American um, hostages before he gets inaugurated, then he's going to bring all hell upon that place, which goes against showing you that they're nothing but politicians, man. They lie, you know. But and then safety is like with money, because when you look into the book of Luke, I forgot the exact precept talking about perplexity. When you go into the Greek, it talks about lack of resources. So if you don't have no resources, you don't feel safe. You feel unsafe. So when your money up, you like, yo, I'm good, because money is a defense, pursuant to Ecclesiastes, right? So there's a time that they're gonna say peace and safety. Rethinking the dollar was saying summertime, when shit get crazy, and he's like, look at America, 6 months or less. I done got so many people rich. Look at your crypto wallets, you getting money. And then shit out of nowhere just gonna hit the fan, boom, financially speaking. And then they gotta come out with, whether it be central bank digital currency, digital ID, universal basic income, or the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. So again, we will see, because we're constantly watching what is about to go down. But that psychological hump has finally hit. So people is going to be like, yeah, that Bitcoin is really going up in price. I should have invested in it. So coming in the next couple months, a lot of people is going to start investing in cryptocurrency. When the prophets of the Lord, Great Millstone, in the affiliate camps, they've been talking about this, man, 10 some odd plus years ago, because we know the MOTB revolves around buying and selling. And the easiest way to cut off somebody of buying and selling is if they're all on blockchain technology. This is why the QFS, the quantum financial system, is the trifecta of quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology. And it's going to be on a whole nother level. It's going to seem like miracles, man, to those, man. They're trying to relate this to like the .com bubble, where everybody was invested in internet companies and computers and things of that nature. And then there was a crash, and the only ones that came out was like Microsoft and Apple, I think IBM maybe, and some others. So similarly, because there's nothing new under the sun, the same thing is eventually going to happen, but the only ones that's going to survive are the regulated crypto, the ones that is working with the government. And whether you know it or not, the government is the ones that created it. Remember, the inward thoughts of them are deep, man. They've been going and thinking about this thing for 50 years, man. Of how to enslave and control everybody on Earth. And then I was listening to something, I think it was Greg Manarino on YouTube. This is why depopulation is so real, because it's completely easier to control everybody if you have half the population dead. The more people that's alive, the harder it is to control everybody. It's just manpower. So whether it be pestilence or, you know, whatever it may be, you know, a lot of people is going to be falling flat on their face, man. You know, because that's still a scenario that is, you know, out there, so to speak. All right. You know, so we just want to be watchmen and constantly, you know, telling the Akim, while very few Akwath, you know, what's going on in the world. You know, because for the most part, Jake don't know shit. You know, unless a fucking famous Instagram account or something, you know, repost it or whatever. But yeah, Bitcoin hit 100,000. So this crypto thing is really looked at as a secure asset to some, you know, because we're changing systems. We're in the middle of the Great Reset. We're in the middle of it, man. And it's going to be like a great switch, you know, and I think it's going to come next year, man. Trump is supposed to be coming in January 20th. January 20th is the same day that the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, who started the Ripple lawsuit and was very anti-crypto, he resigns because Nero is the president-elect. Basically didn't stop crypto innovation for 4 years. March, I think it's either March 10th or something, is when ISO 222 goes live, which is the new Swift payment/messaging system. And there's 8 cryptos that is already regulated by that new standardization method, where money could be paid over borders, cross-border payments in a matter of seconds. You know, so basically utility is going to be used, meaning banks is going to be using these cryptos to send trillions of dollars a day, because that's what they do. But they have to wait 2 to 3 days in this old system through the automated clearinghouse and other things for it to clear, which is completely old, man. You know, and there's some other things that's going on, but yeah, we'll see, man. Shit is about to get critical, and just imagine the pride on people, on Babylonians, if they all got rich, they all was getting money. And then was giving credit to Nero for doing it, when Nero just worked for his higher ups. He's a puppet. You know? All at the same time, you're having a bunch of videos trying to come at going into a black Hebrew Israelite cult, and you know, let's meet the Hebrew Israelites and all of this, and trying to, you know, equate Israelites with some type of Islam or DT, you know. So the prophecies is coming to pass, man. Prophecies is coming to pass, and we got to be prepared for the things that is about to come upon the earth, man. Even Ezra said, "Woe is me, who can deliver me in those days?" You know, because what we about to see, next level. So I made it to my destination, man. Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Still feeling a little congested, but But I am taking my herbs. I am praying. Trying to do the obstructed things. When you feel this way. So I'm gonna take my ginger and try to drink water, but still gotta head to the plantation. Tired of this shit. But anyway, with that, man, I'm gonna say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. On to the next one. Shalom.